pull up to the spotlight. Yeah, I mean, all up in the spotlight. Yeah, I mean, never got a ring though. Yeah, I mean, still Hall of Fame though. Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect that. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gotta stress that. Yeah, I mean, if you talking about a list that I'm looking top 3, give a about a league, ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like, if you try, then I'm trying to get the cake.
LeBron James on the to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the... end of the quarter.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now let's catch up.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So,
okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's the Lakers out on top at halftime. And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Reggie Jackson out there with Monk, and it's George in at the small forward position.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. Paul George still gets it done.
And it's good for 2.
Well, so critical for Fox to get the attention of the defense in this way. He's got to make them fear him.
And the Lakers turn it over again. Let's see some of the numbers here for Trey Lyles.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Jackson against Fox. Fires, high post. That one off the back iron and out.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Monk for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6%.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Monk. Monk grabs the board.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox slamming it down.
And how much fun right now is De'Aaron Fox having on the floor? All smiles.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Holmes with the steal. Outside, Fox. Back to DiVincenzo. The three-pointer, no good. Lakers leading by 19 points. Outside, George. On the wing, Jackson. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the lane. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
This is it to Holmes. To the paint. Here's Lyles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Lenz checked in for the Kings. On the wing, Monk. Defended by DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Davis. Averaging about 18 points per, over 5.5 blocks and 13 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry, and they've played physical.
Fox, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, just 1 turnover in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Stanley Johnson comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Jackson. Damian Jones is checked in for Sacramento. Mitchell comes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Stolen by Mitchell. Out to Lamb. Fires the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
Sacramento making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Mitchell left side. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 12th in scoring and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think.
Now, Paul George right now invested fully in this game and on both ends of the floor. Relentless on offense thus far.
Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Johnson with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in. Control.
Reeves the pass to Johnson. Shoots over Len. Rejected by Len.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers, 3rd best record here in the early going. And, of course, the Kings, 2.5 games back.
And I think for the Lakers, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
It's been nice to see the early puzzle pieces come together, complement one another, and they've really gotten off to a hot start.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Mitchell passes to Lamb. Len, high post. Davis is on him. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And the technical free throw is good. Jones kicks to Lamb. Lets the three fly. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nunn looking around. Feeds to Johnson. Shoots over Len. Green up on top. Covered by Lamb. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Davis missing. The Kings trail by 21. And Holiday kicks to Mitchell. Outside, Lamb. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Lamb's got 7 points for the quarter.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Sacramento. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for the Kings.
And the first one.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Jones. James against Lamb. And here's Green outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 6.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Len finds Holiday. Back to Len. Mitchell with it. Defended by none. Holmes passes to Lamb. Again, the miss by the Kings. Lakers leading by 19. Right wing, inside. And the shot is good from Johnson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Holiday looking for an opening. Lamb against Green. No good from Lamb.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
The Kings trail by 21. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson against Holmes. Pass to Lamb. The three. And they get it back. Here's Holmes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Johnson. The Kings have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the second free throw, good. Now, here's Nunn. Here's LeBron, and he banks in the layup. 15 points in the game.
It's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, none of it works.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be